What is up guys, Brix here, back with another LEGO City update. In this city update, hopefully I'm going to get a bunch more progress done. Not working on anything specifically, but I do want to get all of the roads done and maybe even start work on another building. So without further ado, let's get right into the episode. As you can see here, there is a little bit of a foundation to the first skyscraper here. I think this is going to turn out really good. I also made a little bit of progress on a underground station, and hopefully we're going to be again making a little bit more of a start on this road, as you can see in this time lapse. I'm sort of just copying the layout from directly across. Obviously it has to be pretty much mirrored, but the opposite way around, if that makes sense. So I'm going to let you enjoy this little time lapse. I also wanted to modify the main diagonal road as well, so I am also doing this on here. I also wanted to take out these two buildings for another building, hopefully later on in the episode. Now a bunch of 1x2 plate came in, so I went ahead and filled out all of the gaps that were in this little bit of track from last month's update. But these have been put down to make space for the 1x1 ballast that's going on either side of the black ballast that is already there, just to make it that little bit more realistic. And with that done, as you can see, I have placed a couple of the ballasts in. The rest will just be 1x1 black tile. I also did place the back wall of this building in, and also started up the foundations for the road here. As you can see, the road should just lay on here pretty nicely. Obviously at the top corner we just have some slopes to put in there. But overall, this section of road is coming along really well, and I'm really liking how it is looking. I also wanted to change up the layout of these crossroads and cross signs and such, so I began to do that. I did also put in some more of the ballast there, but I also wanted to change up these road crossings, as they should really go the entire way across. And as you can see, I sort of needed to change up the tiling to have those on there as well. I also started work on a custom crossing light design. I'm not too sure what you call these, but here in the UK anyway, these are all over the place when you've got a railroad crossing or railway crossing. But I think these turned out in the end, so I'm going to let you again see how I built these. As you can see, I pretty much duplicated the design. Obviously there needs to be 4. I did not have the full amount of parts for all 4, but I did just manage to pretty much make all 4. There are a couple tiles left, but I put in the gates. Again, those are pretty much finished. I just need 2 more 1x2 red tiles, and then I began to put on those little signals, but I'd built these too close to the building, so I just had to flip those round until I change the design for them, as you will see here. But with those flipped round, I think this is looking much better than it did before, and I really like how these are looking. I also started work on this skyscraper again. This isn't really based off of anything, but it might look a little bit familiar, as it is sort of based off of multiple different skyscrapers from different, you know, films and different cities. Just your sort of standard looking skyscraper, really. I'm not too sure on what I will do in the centre, just above the doors, but I've pretty much got everything else figured out, so I will let you watch how I built that. Again, I'm not too sure what I will do here above the doors in the centre. If you've got any suggestions, feel free to drop those down in the comments below. But I started work on another building, which is the town hall. It does have a little bit of a resemblance from the modular town hall, which is sort of the vibe I'm going for, although it is going to be completely different. As you can see, I started work on the steps and the foundations for the pillars here. Again, just a pretty standard stairway there, and also the columns are just 2 columns high, if that makes sense, and then again just placing down the main foundations for the actual building. As you saw earlier, I removed this building, but I've actually made it more narrow, and also I will have to move this skyscraper across about 5 studs. And with that done, as you can see, this row is beginning to come along really well. So I'm going to go into a quick build lapse of me putting up this building. But as you can see, we are just placing down some tiles here for the plant pots, as you will see later on. Now, I'm not too sure how this looks at the minute. As you can see, it does resemble the modular town hall, but I do like how this looks. I will be changing up those green doors. I just put them in there for the minute, just to make it look as finished as I could for this month's episode. But again, the walls and such aren't finished on it, but I do. Again, if you have any ideas on what to put in those 8 studs in the centre there, it'd be much appreciated. And also, hopefully, in next episode, we'll be working on the subway station, as well as building a couple more of these that I do really like the look of, and I think the design for those turned out really well. But I'm super glad that we got the road done. But in that gap over there, we will need to fill that with all of those Duplo columns and such, so I will have to actually order some more Duplo or filler brick in, so we can actually start at the back row of the buildings there. I am going to take out those few buildings at the front till then, but I appreciate everyone watching. Make sure to please drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment down below if you have any thoughts or suggestions. So most importantly, take care, guys.